My name is Camden Schinnerer, and this is my story. Coming into a university, being away from your parents, being away from your family, you have an opportunity to kind of reinvent yourself. And so for me, what that meant was being an open and proud member of the LGBTQ community as a gay man. I wanted to join a fraternity because I wanted that new family. Being gay and in a fraternity don't always mix that well. And so it took multiple months for me to finally be open and honest with my fraternity brothers. But upon doing so, I found more than acceptance. They supported me, they saw in me things that I hadn't yet seen in myself, and they decided to allow me to represent our fraternity as an openly gay man and as their president. I've held so many leadership positions in everything that I do. That's taken a lot of growth for me. And if you had told me freshman year that as a senior I'm going to be speaking at matriculation about how I'm openly gay and in a fraternity and all these different things, I would have never believed you. There's a lot of things that I love about TU now that I would never have looked for in a university before being here. Yet all my colleagues here are so glad that they chose TU, because TU is a smaller school, and with that comes a lot of opportunity that you don't think about as a senior, just graduated high school. And that's what I think that people should really focus on TU and should really see TU for, is the excellence in academics, but the opportunities that you have here that you just don't realize. The classes are smaller, so you have one-on-one time with your professors. They're always willing to go and have meetings with you. Last summer, I celebrated 4th of July at one of my professors' houses with some of my other colleagues, and that's just TU. And those are the things that you don't realize until you're here. Last summer, I participated in undergraduate research. I did so with a new professor, and I approached him and I just said, hey, I'm pre-med, and so I want to be able to research to put this on my resume. I don't really care what I do. I can clean dishware. It doesn't matter to me. So I show up for day one and he said, I really always wanted to work with melanin. We have some in the lab. Why don't you come up with a project to work on this summer? That project that I ended up coming up with is modeling Parkinson's disease using electrochemistry and neuromelanin. And my project rapidly advanced, and we were able to get a lot done that summer. And I've been so fortunate to go to the Oklahoma State Capitol and present my research for our legislators. I've also been able to go to San Francisco and present there at a National American Chemical Society conference. And I was fortunate enough to actually win 3rd place within my research here at the TU Colloquium. And this has all come from something that I was just like, well, just let me clean some glassware. And it's become something that we're probably going to publish this fall. I'm going to apply to be a Fulbright scholar. I want to go teach English in Ecuador because I want to make sure that by the time I start my career as a physician, that my Spanish is fluent and that I'll be able to communicate with my patients well. I guess before freshman year, I was at an event here at TU and I was listening to some of the seniors talk about different things and their experiences here. And I was like, wow, they seem so old and that's crazy, and that they're done after that year. Wow, I can't imagine being in their shoes. And now so quickly already here I am, and it's kind of blowing my mind a little bit. I don't like to think about it because at the end of the day, this is an amazing experience, but it's a stepping stone to get us to the next point. So that's my chapter at TU, and I can't wait to see what happens in the next chapter.